step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. LaJohntay Wester to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, here's Lamar. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First tone of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the right, he's pulled in by Palmer. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
They will go. It's Allen. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now Allen off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To the air again, Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hits him on the end route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a first down. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on third down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Has room into the secondary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Wester on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
They weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here's Brooks. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 7 yards.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. And off to Cook here, out of his own read. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4. He just get the play off. Looking for an open man. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Allen on 3rd down. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Prater puts it through, and that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Forward. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Strong with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's a screen for Cook. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Cook gets the first and more. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 40.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. They've got a man in motion. Here's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Allen. Got a man. That's Kincaid. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
And the Bills first down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Bills first
Cook
down.
trying this one up the gut. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
They got some room to toe home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. The Bills sending out Matt Prater now. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Prater puts it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Wallace with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Throwing again is Lamar. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Jump off, caught by his back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looks like they're going option keeper on first and 10. They'll cobble together a yard there. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
Gregory Rousseau.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
And 9 at the Bills' 37-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jackson now on third. Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Terrell Bernard. There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to bring this back for the pick six and a Buffalo touchdown.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick six.
The Bills are lining
Tight
up
end in
for a
motion now.
conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion.
14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Wallace with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Jackson trying again after the pick. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So play number one almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number two has in store. Lamar now from the gun. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down. Here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. There he goes again. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Has it at the 7. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take a slim 2-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Man in motion here. First down throw for Allen. Escapes the pocket. Dumps it off to his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Taking a shot deep here. That one's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Allen's pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kicked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
He's back to throw. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. The Bills sending out Matt Prater now. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Prater puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Wallace with a return here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here, as fighting our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Buying some time left. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Forced out to his right. Dumped off to his running back. Brooks has got the 1st down and more. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Play fake. Jackson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Buying some time right. Fits it through the middle. And a great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up fourth.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Looking to throw. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Again, it's Cook. And he gets him around 6 there. That play made by an all-pro from last season, Marlon Humphrey.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Going right back to Kincaid, complete. And he's going to work it to the 20. Jair Alexander with the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And all he can get is a yard in Newbrook. It's going to be third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
They send a man in motion. Allen on third down. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack. The Bills sending out Matt Prater now. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Prater puts it through. And that'll push their lead to 4.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Here's Wester on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Wester on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Finds the in route complete. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Let's go.
They go play fake with Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Play action now with Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
QB keeping it here, the second down option. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you, because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
He takes it at the 4.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. On first down, Allen. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will have the football at the 35.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10.
We changed it.
Now here's Lamar. The Bills get to him. He's brought down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second and 19 at the 26-yard line.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with it, facing the potential end of their postseason as they trail. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. On the move. Headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Lamar now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Bills take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
First down from the 42. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Headed out right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Second down, here's an option. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Throw here, third down. Hits his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Sends this to the end zone. They did it! He made the interception! Deron Bland has it! And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth!
Allen's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over first and
Going
10.
trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it sets up second down.
Second and 10.
See, let's go.
Throwing again is Lamar. Here's a screen sound for Pacheco. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and 4 coming up now. From the gun, Jackson. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
You change it. 13.
On the give, it's Brooks. Rolling into enemy territory. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He shovels this one forward, and he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Call it feel, Kate, call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive, extend it outside of the chaos, and go get your offense a completion.
Back to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
A design run, Jackson keeping it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First down, here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. And that is Cox, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
Ravens 28, Bills 25.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Now Allen off the play action. Rolling left, buying some time. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bills trail by a field goal. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now motion him out of the backfield. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Trying to push deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here he is to throw. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Davis has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Go to him again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final 1. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Fullback trying to power it across. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down.
319! What's that?
Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, be for the game winner.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
It's been the type of game that makes the playoffs so great to watch. A spot in the AFC title game on the line as we're underway in overtime. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. First throw of overtime. Throw left side is napped by Bateman. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Andrews has it, working downfield. Here he goes again. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens break the tie and go up by 6. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. The whole season comes down to how they answer on this drive. All right, here we go. Johnson now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Now it's his turn in overtime. Finds the in route complete. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First
Play
down
action
for-
now with Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Third and long. It's Allen. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get it as he makes his third interception in this game. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And that was the type of game you can only hope for in the postseason, Brock. A couple of deserving teams laying it all out there. And they were finally able to get the win and keep their playoffs going. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.